Hi.
Hi, and welcome back to the Wisefab YouTube channel. Today, we are standing in front of an E90 2-ish because it used to be only this kit, right? Tarmo?
Yeah, the Pro Kit.
But now, there's something for ProAm guys.
What's up guys, Odi Bakshis here. I'm in my home country, Lithuania, with Wisefab, hanging out at the Drift Matsuri, and we're testing this E90 Narrow Kit, which is absolutely awesome. I always thought the E90 was a bit of a turd, heavy car, right? But with this kit, this thing comes to life. I might pick one of these up back in the US, so good job Wisefab, this thing steers amazing, super fun to drive.
So a couple of videos ago, we were talking about E30, 36, 46, and there were gazillion different kits for those chassis. There was Pro Kit, from there on it went narrower and so on.
Yeah.
But for E90s and 92s and 1 Series, there's only been this kit there.
Yeah, basically till now, for the last 10 years, we have had only Pro Kit. It has gone through some modifications or upgrades over the years, but in general, yeah, till now we have had only Pro Kit, which is the lower control arm, knuckle, tie rod, camber plate, everything necessary for 65 plus degrees of angle.
But now you have done something different for ProAm drivers. Like, what is this, Tarmo?
So this is so-called Wisefab Narrow Kit. It's a part of upcoming Wisefab Lite series. It's less expensive, it's more narrower, meaning that you don't need like silly big over-fenders for it. It still has 55 degrees of angle, and yeah, it actually works with the OEM knuckle, so it doesn't include Wisefab knuckle anymore.
The main question always, can you fit your wheel under the stock arches?
Yes, you can. It works really well on E90, E92, all those chassis, and also on the 1 Series BMWs. So it's a very good fitment. It doesn't make your car much wider. The camber will be approximately 4 degrees, 4.5 degrees. And yeah, it fits really well.
It's really good. Like I could tell you could adjust it to suit your driving style, but the overall angle is really impressive. And how heavy the car is, the extra angle makes it a lot more confidence inspiring because you could get out of a tough situation. You throw it in a little too hard, you just let it counter steer for you a little bit more and you're okay.
So first thing that I see is the similarity of the design to the E40, 36 and 30 kit with the knuckle add-on.
Yeah, that's correct. So to make this kit less expensive for customers, we have decided that we will not make any more custom knuckle for it. So basically there is a knuckle add-on here made from chrome molybdenum steel, and it adapts to aluminum knuckle with three bolts.
Tarmo, what is this?
This thing here, it's actually something that you might have noticed before as well on different Wisefab kits. So this is the lock stopper, and it's adjustable one. So basically you can adjust the maximum steering angle on your car. Depending on a wheel setup, depending on many other parameters, you can kind of reduce the maximum steering angle when it's necessary to avoid any kind of clearance issues.
All right, we finally found lock, but it takes so much to find lock. Oh, we found lock. Okay, that's the limit. Sweet, I had to find it, I had to look for it, but dude, this thing has so much angle.
That was fun, dude.
That was awesome, man. Thank you for letting me drive this thing. Yeah, I was getting greedy towards the end. I was like, all right, where's the maximum here?
With the steering angle kits, the main question is also always how much steering angle can you get out of this kit then?
So let's say so that with a Pro Kit, you can have 65 degrees plus. So this one is 55 plus degrees. So when it's on a number 1 lock stopper, which gives you the maximum angle, then it's actually 57 degrees.
The Pro Kit, well, all the Pro kits have adjustable Ackerman. This one actually doesn't.
Yeah,
Because it's not a Pro kit too.
Yeah, that's one thing. Also, we wanted to keep it simple and easier to work with for customers. So it doesn't have adjustable Ackerman. We made multiple different prototypes to figure out what is the best possible Ackerman setting so that the car feels as natural as possible. So the driver feels it's as similar to his street car as it can be. And yeah, this is slightly positive Ackerman setup what we have here. And it works like a charm, I would say so.
So you call this the Narrow Kit. How much narrower is that kit comparing to the Pro one?
So the lower control arm is actually approximately 30 millimeters shorter, which is a little bit more than 1 inch. And yeah, it makes the car enough narrower so that the wheel will fit more or less under the OEM fender. Obviously, it depends on the wheel spec.
Exactly, because drifters are known for the cool wheels, actually.
Yeah, let's say, yeah, it might not fit the Hot Boy wheels, but other than that, it works actually pretty fine.
So let's go through the kit. What will you actually get with it? So what
Yeah.
will you?
So you will get obviously lower control arms. As you can see, this is pretty narrow for a good reason actually, because we have made it so that there is enough clearance also for the sway bar link. So you can still use the OEM sway bar and the OEM sway bar link. It also has knuckle add-on with all the bolts and everything around it, what you
Also
need,
the lock
and
stopper.
also the lock stopper. So all the hardware what you need to mount the knuckle add-on to the knuckle. And there is obviously no modification needed for the knuckle. So bolt-on thing, that's it. It also comes with a tie rod because it has to be longer than BMW original tie rod. So it's one piece long tie rod to your from your steering rack to the knuckle add-on. And that's basically it. It doesn't include the knuckle because you're using the OEM knuckle, and it doesn't also include the top mount or the camber plate because yeah, you can actually use it even with the bone stock shocks and springs if you like, but we recommend obviously to use it with any sort of coilover. So you can keep the original coilover camber plate, you have some adjustment there for camber, and that's basically it.
So this is the Narrow Kit, this is the Pro Kit. Like you said, the Narrow Kit is less expensive than the Pro Kit. How much less expensive is it?
It's approximately 40% less expensive, so the difference is pretty big.
So Tarmo, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, you can find this product from wisefab.com, and you can find more information about it from there as well.
Yeah, this thing steers quite nice, and the self-steer on transitions is freaking great. Oh yeah. The gearing is definitely a little too long for this track. You can feel when the wheels start to spin faster and actually picks up. But yeah, a little clutch kick here and there, and it comes back to life. But dude, steering is amazing. Look at this thing. Dude, that's fucking great. Yeah, this thing steers so nice.
And if you want to see more tutorials, product reviews about Wisefab, then please subscribe to the channel and see you next time.
See you.